Yeah, if you don't mind just sitting over here.
Sorry.
No problem. Okay, just so you know, everything in this room is audio taped and videotaped, okay? So I'm just gonna turn on, the camera's on, it's already recording. Okay, today's date is the 7th of July, 2011. My name is Alan Cook, badge 817, the York Regional Police Homicide Unit. With me is Dan.
Daniel.
You go by Daniel? Okay, Daniel Costa. The time is 8:30.
9:37.
Sorry, no. 9:30. Yeah, 9:37 p.m. We're at 4 District, York Regional Police. I've already advised you that this is being recorded, audio taped and videotaped. I'm just going to read what we have as a sworn video statement form. Okay, have you ever seen these things? No? Okay. Anytime we interview someone, they get sworn in. Commissioner Revolts comes in, swears in, you swear to tell the truth.
Yep.
Okay? So basically, this is a statement of Daniel Costa. I've already told you you understand that everything in this room is being videotaped. Your reply was yes. We've introduced ourselves. I've given the date and time. Is there anything I should know in order to understand your statement? Did you fall down, bang your head?
No.
Been
I'm
drinking
fine.
tonight?
No.
You're good? We're investigating an allegation of murder. As part of our investigation into the offense, I'd like to interview you on tape under oath. It's my obligation to advise you of certain information before we commence the statement. You may be a witness in court concerning these events that you're about to describe in your statement. If at any time you change your statement or claim not to remember these events or the contents of your statement, the contents of this video statement you now give will be used in court. Do you understand that?
Yes. Yes, sir.
It is a crime in Canada to lie to the police or mislead them in investigation. It's also a crime in Canada to falsely accuse another person of committing a crime. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Do you understand that if you lie to the police, you could be charged with an offense?
Yes.
Do you understand that this is your choice whether or not to make a statement?
Yes.
If any other officer or anyone else has tried to persuade you to provide a statement, I do not want it to influence you in making this decision to make a statement. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Are you prepared to give a videotaped statement under oath?
Yes.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go grab the Commissioner of Oaths. Once that's all over, then we're just going to go wide open and I'll tell you what's going on. Okay?
Perfect.
Hi there.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. Alrighty. So my name's Kathy Matthews. I'm a Commissioner of Oaths, and I'm here so that you can swear to the truthfulness of your statement, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Last name is Costa, Daniel?
Yes.
Okay. Daniel, are you able to swear in the Bible? Is that okay with you?
Yep,
or would
that's
you
fine.
Okay, do you mind coming over here? Place
Hold
your
it or
hand
just-
on there, yeah. I'll just read you the statement and you'll reply to me, okay? Do you, Daniel Costa, swear or declare that the evidence you shall give on this investigation shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Thank you. That's good, thanks. Great, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Okay, so this is an interview room. You've been in interview rooms before. Doors locked for privacy. You're free to go at any time. Okay, we just keep it closed so nobody else knows what's going on in this room in the division, right? This
Yep.
is just our homicide investigation. I understand that you're a police officer.
I am.
Where do you work?
Toronto Police, 23 Division.
How long you been there?
On the road since May of last year.
Okay. How you finding it?
Busy.
Busy?
Very busy. Yeah.
No doubt. So you've been in, I guess, what's that, just over a year now?
Yeah. May
Okay.
was a year. So.
All right. We're investigating a homicide that happened in Woodbridge on July 2nd, which was last Saturday, around 10:15 p.m. What can you tell me about anything you know about this incident?
To be honest, not much. All I know is that my brother was apparently dating his wife,
Okay, when you say your brother, who's your brother?
Michael.
Michael Costa.
Michael Costa.
Who was he dating?
Anita. That's all I know. Her name is Anita. I met her maybe 3 times.
Okay.
The first time was first week of May, sometime around that time.
Okay.
April, May. And that's all I've known. That's all what I've seen on the news.
Okay.
And well, he's coming to me scared. That's all I know.
So when you say Anita is the wife of the guy,
Person who's deceased.
okay, do you know who that is?
No.
Okay. When did you first meet her?
The exact date I'm not sure. I think it was the end of April or first week of May.
Okay. and
My
how-
wife was in the hospital, that's all I know. And they
Okay.
came to visit.
Who came to visit?
My brother, my father, and her.
Okay.
That was the first time I met her.
Okay. Tell me about another time you met her.
We went out for dinner.
Who went out for dinner?
All of us.
When you say all of us, who was
me,
there?
my wife, my brother, Anita, and my father. We went for dinner.
Okay. What has your brother told you about Anita?
Nothing. It's his girlfriend.
Okay. Did you know she was married?
No, not until recently.
When did you find out she was married?
Saturday night.
Okay. So tell me what happened Saturday night.
I received a call from my brother, Michael, saying he wanted to come over and speak to me. Came over, he started crying, telling me somebody is after him. I didn't know what the hell he was talking about. He said somebody's after him, somebody's after him. He said, watch the news. Somebody got killed. That's Anita's husband. And that's when he told me that he's been dating her and that she was married.
Okay.
So he totally threw me off track. I had no idea what the hell he's talking about. And he said, yeah, someone killed him, and I don't know if they're after me. What do I do? And he's crying and totally caught me off guard. I had no idea what to do. So I gave him some advice to go to the casino. That's where he was going to go anyways. Go to the casino, there's lots of cameras, you'll be safe there. Come to my house in the morning, and then we'll try to figure something out.
Okay. What time do you leave to the casino?
To the casino? I'm not sure.
What time do you get to your house?
11:20, 11:30
Okay.
p.m.
Was he
talked
with anybody?
He was with a friend.
Who's the friend?
I don't know his name. Anthony. That's all I know is Anthony.
Okay.
They went to the casino. Next morning, he came back. And he didn't even want to leave the house. So I've been keeping him with me.
Okay. What have you talked about?
What the hell is going on? He won't tell me what's going on. All he said is that this guy was killed, and they might be after me because I've been dating his wife. I don't know. In the past, I don't know exact date, but in the past, he's had someone attack him once. I don't know what's it been involved, like what it was regarding.
Mm-hmm.
I know there's a report with your
Yeah.
police.
Yeah, I've
Somebody
read the
attacked him
report.
with a knife or something. I have no idea what the hell's going on. He came to me at that time too. This time, same thing. He's just driving me nuts. I have no idea what's going on. He won't tell me what's going on. All he says is that someone may be after me.
Well, that begs the question, does it not?
It does, but he wouldn't answer me. I asked him, why would they be after you? And all he says is because I'm dating Anita. And she's married.
And where's he staying?
Sorry. Who?
Where's he staying?
Who?
Your brother. Where's your brother staying?
Right now?
Yeah.
Well, he was with me
Okay, so how long has he been with you?
since Sunday.
Sunday, or you talking after midnight, or
No, after Sunday morning he came back home.
what time do you get back?
I'm not sure. I don't look at the time.
Was it 6 a.m.? Were you eating breakfast?
I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. I can't tell you the time.
Well, you got to give me a time. What time you got back?
It would be a guess if I did.
What was it, before noon?
Before noon. It was definitely before noon.
After 6 a.m.?
Yeah. 10 to 12 in that time. Between 10 a.m. to 12,
Okay, so that narrows down the time for us, right?
give or take.
Yeah, we need specific times.
I know, but I didn't keep track of it.
Okay, so who do you live in your house with?
My wife.
Anybody else?
Dogs.
Okay. So your brother comes to you, says, watch the news. The guy that's been murdered, shot and killed outside his house in Woodbridge. Your brother comes and says, I'm dating that guy's wife, Anita, who you know as Anita.
Is that even her name?
Her name's Anita, yes.
Okay.
Okay, so he comes to your house. He says, people are after me. You're a police officer. You're allowing this guy to come to your house, yet you know nothing about what he's involved in, yet there's a guy lying in the street that's been killed. And you're saying, yeah, come to my house, I got my wife here.
It's my brother.
Yeah.
I'm not going to leave him on the street.
But you're gonna ask him what the heck happened.
Yeah, but he didn't tell me. All he says is, he got killed in front of the house, and that was it.
Are you not concerned that maybe that threat's now moved to your place?
Yes, I am. That's why I haven't slept in the last 2 days.
So therefore, wouldn't you just nail down on your brother as to what happened?
Didn't work.
Well, tell me that. Did you try?
I did. I asked him. He kept saying, somebody's after me. I don't know why. The only excuse he gave me was that he's dating Anita. And that was it. And that, what am I supposed to say? I had nothing to say to him. He wouldn't answer anything I asked. Why would they be after you? I don't know. His car was in the driveway, apparently. So I don't even know if that was for him. He doesn't even know if that was for him.
Wasn't for
If
your
I'm
brother.
Mistaken identity.
No mistaken identity.
No?
No.
Okay. I tell you, my nerves have been shot the last few days.
Who have you spoken to about this?
Nobody.
Have you spoken to your father?
No.
Your father has no idea what's going on?
Not for me. I don't know if anybody else has talked to. He's not in town.
Okay, today at around 2:30, we were at your brother's place. You saw us there.
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't you tell us who you were then?
As what?
Well, did you recognize who we were?
Yeah.
Okay. You wouldn't say, hey, guys, what's up? I'm a copper from Toronto. What's going on? This is my brother.
I don't know. He introduced me as his brother.
Yeah. I was surprised you didn't introduce yourself as a fellow officer.
I would have, but I didn't want to interfere with anything. I knew you guys were there to talk to him because he's dating this girl, so I figured, talk. I don't need to interfere.
So what are the chances your brother's going to tell you what's going on?
Very slim,
Why is that?
because he hasn't in the last 4 days. Today's Thursday.
So he's going to stay living at your house?
No,
Hiding out,
after he left.
possibly bringing that threat to your place for you and your wife?
After he left here, he arrived at my house in a cab, grabbed his bag, and left. So I don't even know where he is now. I tried calling him. His phone is off.
And why do you think he left?
I don't know. He's scared, and I'm scared for him. And I don't know what to do. I know you can't tell me what's going on, but I have no idea, and I need to know something.
Well, your brother was having an affair with Anita while she was still married. That's between those that are consenting adults. Her husband was shot and killed outside his house.
Why
Our
wasn't-
concern is who's involved. I interviewed your brother earlier today.
Mhm.
He was not truthful. He-
As to what?
As to his role in this investigation.
Okay.
He's not being truthful, and he's not, when I asked him a question, who is that person, he would not say who it was. What kind of guy is your brother? Well, he's your brother.
I know.
What does he do for a living?
Works for some law office. I don't know.
Doing what?
Accident, injuries, claims, and stuff like that. I don't know. As far, I didn't really get into it with him.
And what does he do for money? Does he make good money there?
Apparently.
He's got a nice car.
Does. Nicer than mine.
Tell me how he drives around in all these nice cars.
I don't know. I know he makes good money. That's all I know.
Because he has the Mercedes registered to him,
Mm-hmm.
and he was letting Anita use it.
That's why it's at her house.
So if he's letting her use that car, what's he driving? What other cars have you seen him in?
Probably my dad's car.
Which one's that?
BMW. I don't know what model it is or whatever. Black or blue.
Okay, what was the Maserati parked in the driveway?
I don't know, one of his friends.
Was there anybody else at the house when we got there?
There was a friend there. I don't know who he is. First time I met.
Okay. Was it Anthony?
No.
Okay, so it's a different guy. Okay. I just don't understand why you wouldn't ask your brother what's going on.
I did ask him, but he doesn't tell me anything.
Are you not concerned?
I am. What do you, don't I look concerned? Like I am honest to God terrified. I don't know what he's doing, where he is, who's after him.
Mhm.
Like I'm sitting in my spare room looking out the window every time I hear a noise. Because of him.
Mhm. What does he tell you when he got to your house on Saturday night?
He said something happened. Somebody got shot, and I think they're after me now. I tried to ask him who.
Mhm.
Eventually, I got out of him that Anita was still married, and it was her husband. Now he's scared because he's been dating her, having an affair, whatever it is, and he thinks that they're going to come after him now.
Why does he think they're going to come after him?
I don't know. He said he's a bad guy.
Yeah,
That's all he would say.
he's a major criminal.
Oh, even better.
Yeah. Major criminal. But if I don't understand his rationale that he's worried that this guy Alex, the husband, gets shot and killed. Then why did they come after him? Obviously, they're after Alex.
I can't tell you. I don't know. He didn't tell me any details.
Who's he been hanging out with lately?
I don't know. When did I see him? Once a week, if that. Go swimming at the pool. And shoot the shit for a few minutes and, swim, and that was it. I never really, got into deep conversation about what he done. I know he's opening a clinic, and that was the last I heard of what he was doing.
What did Anita tell you she does?
Shit.
What kind of conversations you had with Anita?
Nothing. The first time, like I said, the first time I met her, we were in the hospital for my
Yeah.
life.
Okay.
So, you don't have conversation there.
No.
Dinner,
Dinner is a conversation.
it is, but we didn't have conversations. She just, I don't know, I figure she's just another girl that he's been going with. He leaves one girl, goes with another one. He's,
Mhm.
he's got a lot of good-looking girlfriends. Figured it's just another one. That was it. We never really spoke.
It's a real eventful dinner date.
Yeah.
So what are we going to do now?
I don't know. I don't know where he is. After, like I said, after he left here, he showed up in a cab, grabbed his bag, and he said, "I'm sorry, I got you in trouble." He goes, give me your card." He said, "They're going to call you." So I was waiting for your call. And he left. And that's it. I don't know where the hell he went.
You leave messages for him?
I tried calling. No, I didn't leave a message.
Okay. Where do you think he's gone?
I have no idea. Or where's he going to go in a taxi? I don't know.
Why do you think he wasn't truthful with us when we were speaking to him?
I don't know. I wasn't here.
Do you know if he's involved in any illegal activity?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know what he's in. I figured you guys were talking to him because he's dating his girlfriend. Nothing wrong. There's something wrong with that.
No,
There's nothing wrong with that.
they're adults.
Exactly.
We
So-
don't know what was going on behind closed doors between her and her husband. If they're split, fine. They may be married, pending divorce, whatever.
I don't know if pending now, but
Nothing pending now.
no.
Did your brother ever tell you that he knew Alex?
No.
When he came over to your house, did he say,
He said he's a bad guy. That's it. What is a bad guy? He's a bad guy.
"You're a cop"? What do
I
you-
know. You can only assume. I don't know. I've never even seen. I don't even know what he looks like. I don't know. Could be a biker. It could be a thing. I don't know. What's a bad guy? Bad guy can. There's all kinds of shitheads. Everybody's a bad guy. But for him to be scared as he was, I figured it's got to be something bad. So,
Mhm.
and now you're telling me he's a major criminal. So, but I don't know what to do. Now I'm not worried if somebody's going to come to my house. But they probably won't because apparently everybody knows I'm a cop.
Mhm.
Like you told them today.
Yeah. Where's your brother hang out?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. The only time I see him is when I go to the house. And the last time I saw him, well, other than this week, before that we went swimming last week. Everything was fine.
Do you know any of his close friends?
All I know is first names. That's it.
So what's he been doing since he got back to your house from the casino?
Sitting in the house, just sitting around.
Has he been going to work?
No,
Has he been making phone calls?
probably.
Have you heard of him making phone calls?
Probably. I don't know. I haven't watched him 24/7. He's been in the house.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay.
I thought someone was calling me just as I
Oh.
opened the door. So he arrives at your house on Sunday. It's now Thursday. You've been working this week?
No, I'm on vacation.
Okay.
Shitty vacation, but I'm on
Mhm.
vacation.
So for 4 days, your brother's been hanging out at your house. This is your brother. Your younger brother. And you haven't questioned as to why he's still there and what's going on?
He's scared. That's the only thing he gave me. I'm scared. I need to stay with you.
And you're
Okay.
satisfied with that?
Yeah. I'm not going to send him on the street if he's scared. Someone's after him.
But you're going to ask the question,
Yeah, but he
why
won't answer
are
me.
you scared? It doesn't matter if he doesn't answer you.
I can
You're,
ask.
br-
I
you're
ask the
bringing you're
questions.
bringing this threat into your house with you and your wife.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got this major criminal that's now been gunned down. I mean, come on, you're a cop. Guy gets shot outside of his house. It's a hit. And your brother's running scared? You don't put two and two together?
I didn't know that this guy's a major criminal.
Okay, even so, some guy gets gunned down and your brother's running from it. You're not putting two and two together.
What am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to think?
What are you going to say? You're going to ask him, what the hell's going on?
I did.
You're in my home, bringing this to my family, putting my life in jeopardy, my wife's life in jeopardy. Word on the street is your brother's moving some big stuff around. He's a big man on the street. You don't question your brother, he's driving around in a $100,000 car? No?
How am I supposed to ask him what kind of car he's... I don't know. I don't care about his car. What is his car?
My brother gets a new car. I'm going to ask him, where are you getting all that cash for that kind of car?
He's making good money at the thing. That's all I know. I don't know what you're telling me. He's moving big stuff.
He's a big player. Apparently, everything we've been talking to this. Oh, Mike Costa, big player on the street in Woodbridge. You go to the clubs with him?
No.
He's always at the clubs.
Okay.
Does he tell you that?
Yeah, I know he's downtown. He's always at the clubs.
Okay. And what's he doing?
I don't know. I don't ask him everything he does every night.
He's your brother.
I know.
You guys not close?
We are, but he doesn't give me every detail of his life.
You're telling me your brother riding around in a $100,000 skate and you don't ask him what's going on? Where are you getting that kind of cash? Business is that good?
Apparently.
And you just slide by. That's fine with me.
I don't know how much money he's making him. Like, all he says is he's making good money doing what he's doing. He gets a percentage
he's
for
making
how many
enough.
clients.
He's making enough money to drive around that car. Not only drive around that car, give it to his girlfriend to drive around. So he goes out and gets another high-end car, and he's riding around in that. And you're sitting in the sidelines going, I don't know what he does. Obviously, business is good.
I didn't know he gave her that car.
Okay, well, I'm telling you that.
Okay, so how would I ask
You don't
him
see. You
about
don't
it?
see that. You haven't noticed that car hasn't been around for the last couple of weeks.
I haven't been there. I've been there once. How do I know if it's in the garage or where it is?
Or does he usually ride around? You said you see him once a week.
If that.
Okay, he said that she's had that car for weeks.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Daniel, I find this very hard to believe.
I'm
And the
t- I am
fact that
telling you.
that you're a police officer and you're not putting two and two together.
What am I supposed to do? I'm going to go and accuse him of different stuff?
You never accuse your kid brother of being messed up in something?
I told him he's an idiot once I found out he's dating a freaking married woman. But
And that's it. And he's running for his life after
Well, yeah,
her husband's
obviously.
been gunned down, and you're saying, yeah, it's fine, stay in my house for 4 days?
I'm not going to say go out and wait for somebody to attack you.
No, you're going to say, tell me what the hell's going on, and then we're going to the cops.
Yeah, in retrospect, I probably should have done that.
So
I did ask
you're
him, but I
putting-
didn't want to bring him.
You're putting your life, your wife's life in jeopardy, your career in jeopardy. But you won't ask the questions of your brother?
I asked, he didn't answer. There's only so many times I can ask without him getting
So
pissed off and leaving like he did today. He's gone.
He didn't get pissed off at you for leaving.
No, but he's pissed off that he got everything involved
Involved in what?
in this.
Apparently, you don't know anything
No,
about
I don't.
this.
You're giving me information now that I... What the hell? You know my head's spinning right now? I
So
got
it
no
should be.
idea what's
So it
going
should
on.
be. Daniel, you can get up anytime and walk out of this.
No, I don't have to get up.
No, I'm
I
just telling you, you can get up anytime and walk out of here.
I know.
Anytime, no
But
problem.
I'd rather sit here and get information because...
Get information.
You're giving me more information than he has. I'll tell you that right now. I'm being 100% honest with you. You gave me more information than he's giving me.
Mhm. But you're his brother.
Yes.
All this has been happening. He's dating the wife of a guy that gets the gun down in front of his house. and you don't ask the questions. So you're putting yourself in a lot of jeopardy. Yeah, he's your brother. You're telling me I don't know anything about what my brother does. Yeah, you might want to be protecting him. That might be it. But you got to know he's got to be responsible for whatever he's involved in. Okay? Don't get yourself dragged down in this. Don't put your career and your wife and your family and everything that's behind you in jeopardy because your brother's made a mistake. If you know something that's going on, Daniel, this is the time to tell us. This doesn't end when you walk out that door.
I know it doesn't.
So if you know something, this is the time you tell us. Not when we get your brother and find out the truth, or we get another person coming in and saying this is what's going on. If you know something, this is the time. This is where you got to tell me what happened, what he's told you.
I told you exactly.
I can't believe that
I'm sorry, but I don't know how else to tell you.
Your brother comes to your house, says, yeah, watch the news. Watch the news? Tell me what the fuck's going on. You're running because a guy got killed? And you're saying that's all right, just sleep on my couch for 4 days? You're not putting any of this together. No.
I asked him, why would they be after you? Because I've been dating her and he's a bad guy.
Okay, so again, what's that got to do with anything?
I don't know.
If they're after him, what do they care if you're dating his wife? If they're after him, so what? He's gone now. They're going to come, okay, so let's go after the guys that were dating his wife now. Because there's more than one.
Who? I don't even know who got him, so how am I supposed to know who's after who? All I can go on is the little piece of information he gave me. Somebody's after me. Okay, stay with me.
And that's it. Stay with me. Somebody's after you.
He wouldn't answer any other question. Why would they?
Last
be
time
after
it was a
Who
guy,
after
it was his girlfriend that he was going out with before, it was her ex-boyfriend that came after him.
Yeah.
Okay.
As far as I know. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what happened the last time.
Okay.
So you knew about that. You already told me that he's talked to you about that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know about that.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can maybe deal with that threat. He now comes to you and lays the big one on you. Oh yeah, this guy is now been murdered. And you're saying, yeah, okay, come stay with me. Oh, these guys are after me. You don't ask what guys? Why are they after you? Were you business partners with this guy? Were you in some sort of deals with the guy that got gunned down? You just say, yeah, come sleep on my couch for 4 days.
That's not. It wasn't that easy.
That's the story you're going to stick with.
No, that's not my story. That's what happened. I asked him, why would they be after you? And all he said is, he's a bad guy. I've been banging his wife. I don't know. And that's all he kept saying. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You're an idiot? What the hell did you do? I don't know. I made a mistake. I started banging her, and now I'm in shit. And that's it. And what am I supposed to say? He wouldn't answer anything else.
He's in your house.
Yeah.
He's in your house. You demand the answers.
Or else what? Kick him out?
The guy's involved in a homicide, Daniel.
I don't know if he's involved. He said it was his girlfriend's husband. How does that make him involved?
Guy's dead now.
Okay.
How do you think that looks? If he's having an affair with the wife and he ends up dead.
Not good.
You're a cop. What do you think?
What am I supposed to say?
What do you think? You go to a scene and you say, okay, so this guy's dead, and that's the guy that's banging the wife. They get in an argument?
Okay. But he's telling me somebody's after him. Why would I think? I don't know. I don't know what to think.
You're taking an awful big risk, my friend.
I'm not taking a risk. I'm telling you.
You are taking a huge risk.
What risk am I taking? How am I taking a risk? Explain it to me, please.
I tried to explain for you. You're just saying, no, that's fine. I allowed him to stay in my house. It's been 4 days, and no problem. What risk you taking? I already told you. If he's telling you they're after him now, and they come to your house looking for him, and you get in the way, or your wife gets in the way, or says something, or they grab your wife and say, okay, where's Daniel? Well, we'll just keep you until we find Daniel, or until we find Mike. And you're not asking those questions? Oh, I don't want to tell you. I don't want to tell you. You tell me now what the hell's going on.
I tried. I'm telling you, I tried. There's nothing I can...
It's no good protecting him.
I'm not protecting him. I'm telling you as it is. As
If
I know it.
If he's involved in this, would you tell me?
I would. If I knew, I would.
If he says, yeah, I was involved in the murder. He confides in you, says, you know what? I'm involved in this. You'd tell us.
Wouldn't be an easy decision, but probably. Or I try to convince him to do it. Turn himself in, do whatever.
Once he tells you, what's your obligation?
To report it.
Mhm. It's no good protecting him. He's got to deal with his own issues. If he's made mistakes, he's got to own up to them. If he has information about this homicide, he's got to come forward with it. Anybody who runs after a homicide, doesn't cooperate with the police, is now gone. We don't know where he is. What does that tell you? What does that tell you?
I don't know. I don't know what you want me to say. It doesn't look good. But just because he's running doesn't mean he's been involved. He's scared. As far as I know, he's scared.
Well, we got to
When he
figure
came
out.
trembling and
Yeah.
crying, telling me somebody may be after me, I'm not going to say, yeah, okay, well, good luck.
No, I don't expect you to do that. I expect you to get to the bottom of it. So we don't know where he is now.
I don't. I tried calling him. I don't know where the hell he is.
Why was he in a cab?
I don't know, he left here.
What's that?
He left from here.
Oh, you said he got to your house?
In a cab. He
In a
left
cab.
from here in a cab.
Yeah. Well, why is he in a cab? Why doesn't he have a set of wheels?
I don't know. He left from the house to here, came to my house in a cab.
And what do you say? What do you say?
Said, I'm sorry. I got everybody involved in this shit. I'm sorry I got you involved. And I'm gone.
Okay, why didn't he phone you and tell you that?
I don't know.
Did he take anything from your house?
He had a bag of clothes. He had change. I don't know what the hell he had.
Are you understanding the magnitude of this?
Yes.
This is a homicide.
I know.
You seem pretty calm about the whole thing.
I'm not calm. Believe me, I'm not calm.
I don't know if I do believe you, because you're going on about this, say, well, I asked him and, well, he didn't tell me. I'm thinking you're protecting him. As his older brother, you're protecting him.
I'm not. I don't know anything to protect him from.
Well, did he come to you and confide in you? That's what
No.
that's what I know that he's done. He's gone and he's got to tell somebody. Can't keep the weight of this on his shoulders forever. Who's he going to confide in? He's going to confide in his brother.
How do you even know he did it?
I'm not saying he did it.
So why would he have to confide in me if he didn't do it? Or have the weight on his shoulders if he didn't do something?
He didn't have the weight on his shoulders. He didn't do something. He wouldn't have run.
If he's scared somebody's going to be killing him, yeah, I think I would run too.
If someone's going to kill you, who do you go to?
Police.
Yeah?
Or
So-
your family. And I'm both.
Yeah? And then he's gone from there. That's even worse.
I know.
He comes in here and he lies to us. Very few questions I ask in an interview that I don't already know the answer to. You want to see someone's reaction. And he lies to us?
I don't know what he said. I wasn't here. You know better than I do. You
Well, I'm telling you.
talk to him.
Yeah, I'm telling you. He's lied to us, and now he's gone. Post behavior after a homicide, very important. What does the person do after the homicide? What do they do after they're confronted by the police? If you have nothing to hide, you're around. You got something to hide, you go to ground, you're gone. If someone's after him, then why would you come to the police? With the information you know. This is what I know, this is what happened. This is why they're after me. Nobody's gonna have to go after him because he's banging the wife. That doesn't even make sense. They're after Buddy Boy. They got him. They're not gonna go, okay, so let's go after everybody that was banging him. They'd probably shake his hand. Way to go. You were screwing the guy's wife behind his back. Yeah, we didn't like him either. But he's telling you, no, they're after me. That leads to believe he's involved in that one either the murder or he's involved with Alex.
What is it that this guy does, Alex? Can you tell me that?
Sure. He's a major gun and drug dealer. And I don't mean just minor kilos. Thousands of kilos. And your brother's driving around in a $100,000 car. Why isn't he at work today? Why wasn't he at work yesterday?
Scared to go out. I had to take him to the house to get a change of clothes. He's been in the same clothes for the last 3 days, however long it's been. That's why we were at the house today, or else we wouldn't
So
have
you
left.
think that level of fear is because he was banging the guy's wife?
I know it's not probably the likely story, but what am I supposed to say to him? He didn't answer my question. He wouldn't tell me. I'm not going to beat it out of him. Ever since my mother passed away, that's it. He's shut himself down. He didn't talk to us. He didn't, he's private. That was it. Okay. What am I going to say to him?
So he's banging the wife of a gangster.
Apparently.
Not apparently.
Apparently. That's what I hear now.
He was already, well, if you see him with her all the time.
I didn't see her all the time. I met her maybe 3 times the most.
Did you ever stay at your father's house?
Maybe.
Does he talk about her much?
I know she had a surgery, and she was at the house for a few days. That's all I knew. I saw her one time. That was the 3rd time I saw her. Once at the hospital, once at dinner, and at the house when we went for a swim. And that was it.
What are you going to do if he calls you?
Find out where the hell he is, if he tells me.
What else?
I don't know. Come with him here. I'll bring him in.
Find out what the heck what's going on. Never mind where he is.
Well, maybe he'll talk with all of us here. I don't know. He doesn't tell me anything, I'm telling you. Whatever he told you, he probably told you more than he told me. Because he doesn't tell me shit. And I'm pissed off at him. He doesn't listen, and all he can say is, I'm sorry, I got you guys involved. And that's it. And then, I don't know where to go with it.
I don't know what to tell you.
Can you tell me anything?
I've told you.
Can you tell me anything more that I don't know?
What do you want to know?
I don't know. I don't know anything. What else about this guy?
He's a major crime guy.
And is Michael involved with him? Do you know that?
If he's saying they're after him, that tends me to believe, yeah, he is involved with them. If he's telling you they're after me now.
But he wouldn't even say they. All he says is people are after.
Or people, sorry.
Yeah,
People
so.
are after me. Why would they be after you just because you're banging this guy's wife? That doesn't even make sense. If they got a beef with this guy, they get rid of this guy. What do they care whose wife's banging?
I don't know, but if he's a major guy, I don't know what the hell he's involved in. Drugs and guns, you're saying? So
Yeah?
I
So
don't
they
know.
get rid of him because they got a business problem. So they get rid of him. So now we're going to go around and shoot all the people that she's banging? That doesn't even make sense. No, they're going to go after people that either are responsible for it, who killed our guy, or they're going to go after people that were involved with them. If he has information about this murder, that's why he's running. One, because either he knows about it, was involved in it, or he's involved with this guy. Because he's banging the wife. Who cares? She's banging other guys. We talked to them. They're not running. Yeah, I was banging her. Yeah, her husband's a fucking big dope dealer. They're not saying, oh, yeah, we're scared. You know, what are we scared for? The guy's dead. He's never going to find out I was banging his wife. His friends aren't going to come after because I was banging his wife. They don't care about that. The guys who are responsible for this aren't going to come after me. They're not worried about anything. Yeah, I was banging her. It's recreational. No big deal. But yeah, your brother says, yeah, I was banging her, so now these people are after me? That doesn't even make sense. What are the chances you're going to be able to get hold of him?
I don't know, I'll keep trying.
You think he'll call you back?
Probably.
You going to convince him to come in?
I'll try my best.
Explain to him maybe, hey, this isn't looking good.
You can guarantee I
You're
will try
either
my best.
with this guy, or you knew something about the murder, or you were involved in the murder. You played a material role, or you just had information this was going to happen. And you know who did it, and now you're scared. If you know who did it, then you said, okay, well, there's a witness, we got to get rid of him. Not getting rid of him because he's banging the wife. You agree with me on that?
Yeah,
Pretty lame excuse he's giving you.
it is. But that's the only excuse he gave me, and that's
Okay.
all I have to go on.
Would you take a polygraph, Daniel?
Absolutely.
Because if you have knowledge of any of this, you have to tell us.
I know.
Okay. Because if we find out later that you knew, you know what happens,
Absolutely.
right? It's not worth it.
I know it's not. That's why I'm here.
You're stuck between a rock and a hard place. I understand that. You are. He's your brother. You know, maybe this is a stolen car or whatever, robbery. Yeah, I can understand. But this is a murder, right? Doesn't get any bigger than this. You know it.
Mhm.
This is the big one. You're involved in a murder. We're not going to stop until we get all the answers. And the guy that just goes to ground takes off right after we talk to him. It's not looking good for him. And that's what you got to put to him. Talk some sense into him. Or, if he has information about this, he knew it, and they are after him because he is a witness. That's even more serious. Is there anything that I've asked you that you want to change?
No.
Is there anything I haven't asked you that you want to tell me?
That's all I can think of.
Not that you can think of.
I don't know.
Don't jeopardize your family and your career over this.
I'm trying not to. I'm trying to give you as much information as I have.
You're trying or you want to?
I'm giving you as much information as I have, as I know. And I'm trying to piece it together, but
Well, I think you've pieced it together now.
Yeah, well,
I think
now
I've
it's-
laid it out quite clearly.
yes, you have, and it's and I appreciate it because this is information I didn't have. And I don't know what to do now. I gotta look for him.
Yeah, look for him. You got to convince him to turn himself in. If he has information that he knew this was going to happen, then come talk to us. If he was involved in it, get a lawyer, and then turn yourself in. If he was a business partner of this guy, right? If he just knew that it was going to happen, or someone said, you know what, hey, Mike, we're going to get rid of this guy, and he knew about it and said, well, I didn't think they'd do it, but now they did it, yeah, now he's running scared, fine. Come in and talk to us. If he played a material role in this, right? Material role, like he set this up, he's involved in this, he did something of a material role, get him a lawyer, and then turn himself in. That's all the advice I can give him. Because if he's running scared because they're after him, they're not after him because he's banging the wife. They're after him for those reasons. Either he was involved and those people who, his crew, are after him because they found out, hey, Mike killed our guy, then we're after Mike. He's got some serious problems. If they're after him because, well, we got rid of Alex because he ripped us off and Mike was part of that deal, he's got some serious problems. If he was material in this, he's got serious problems. If he just knew about it, then we can talk. But if he is involved in this, get him a lawyer and get him to turn himself in.
I need to get a hold of him.
Yeah,
That's what I need to
yeah, that's the first thing, you got to find him. Get a hold of him. How long are you off for?
I go back on Friday.
Tomorrow's Friday.
No, next Friday.
Okay.
15. Yeah.
Okay, let me just go speak to my partner. All right, Daniel. Hey, when you were in the car, when you saw us, when you were in your van, or in your truck, who are you calling? Who are you calling on your cell phone?
Called him.
Saying what?
That you are at the door.
What'd you say?
Police are at the door.
Okay. Took him a long time to come to the door.
I tried calling him 3 times.
Okay.
Or twice or 3 times. The house I called.
This Alex guy, did your brother ever ask you to run him on CPIC?
No.
Have you ever run this Alex guy on CPIC?
I didn't even know what his name was
Okay.
until you
Because
told me.
if we do an offline search and your badge number comes up, or
Absolutely.
anything at 23 Division comes up, this guy got ran?
Absolutely.
Because he's not a 23 Division guy.
No.
Okay.
I've never run him.
Okay. What cell phone do you have for your brother?
647-272-9861.
Does he have any other phones?
There's that in the house. The house is 893-2218.
Okay. He's not at the house.
I don't know now. I'll try calling.
Have you been to the house?
Since this afternoon, no.
Okay. Any questions for me?
No.
None? Alrighty. Is there anything you want to change in this statement?
No.
Is there anything else that I should know to understand your statement fully?
No.
Okay. I conclude this interview at 10:35.